Alright guys, if you are building any system in n8n, this is an absolute 10 out of 10 must have for all of your systems. What this system is an error documentation workflow. It single-handedly is the most important system to have when you deploy other systems into production. And it took me 4 nodes to make it. Alright, to keep this quick and just make it simple for you guys, n8n has this feature called the error trigger. You head over to the plus, you type in error, pops up right here. And all it does is it triggers the workflow when another workflow has error. Well, if we open it up, can't even really configure it. So how does it know which workflow errors? Well, if we head over to this big system that I made for my photography clients, it would be pretty important to know when it messes up and when it errors. So the first thing that I did was created a new workflow called error documenting, and I just had this trigger. Don't mind this, and don't mind these other 3 nodes. This is step 1. It's just create a new workflow, name it whatever you want. I need error documenting, just have the trigger. Alright, check out how easy this is to set up. Head over to the 3 lines right here in the top right corner, click them, go down to settings. And also, this is where you can configure your time zone. Right here, error workflow, to notify when this one errors, just select the name that you created for the workflow that contains the error trigger. Whenever that workflow errors, it will trigger your trigger. Now, there's many things you can do after this, but I wanted to keep it simple, so I added these 3 nodes. Let me jump into what they did. Alright, so when this triggers and this system errors, it's going to pass in data into an OpenAI messaging model. What this messaging model node is tasked with doing is these 3 things. We want it to output the error, so what the error is in human language, the cause of the error, so basically what caused this error to happen, when we fix to the error, how we would go about fixing the error. So what gets passed through this node, this error trigger is going to output the workflow name, the last node that was executed, and the error message. So with that output, now we know what caused the error, what the error actually is, and how we can fix the error. Now these 2 steps are very, very crucial to having a good error handling system. One, we are going to log the error into our spreadsheet. So if we head over to my fulfilled error spreadsheet, which is a good thing. The reason why we want to log this is because if we are having a similar error with the same system, that is literally telling us what we need to fix in our system. We are identifying common trends that need to be fixed in our production system. So you can see here, my last error was on October 20th. Because we are getting the same error over and over again, I was able to identify a common pattern, add in a guardrail to my system, and fix it. So if we open up the node, you can see I mapped the workflow, the time that the error occurred, and then the cause of the error. The next most crucial important step is notifying you or your team, hey, this client system or our system that is very important to our business just broke. So if we open up, we use Discord to talk to each other, this message gets sent to our error channel. Urgent, you just had an error. The workflow the error, the cause of the error, and then the fix advice after the LLM analyze the error code. So with a simple 4-node system, we catch all of our errors, we identify what was wrong, what caused it, and how to fix it. We log that into a spreadsheet so that way we can track common trends and be able to add guardrails to stop that from happening. We also notify us or our team that an error just happened and then it's an urgent fix. I'll say it again, I launched my free school community called the AI Growth Lab. We've grown to 42 members already. The goal is just to make AI easy to understand from one no coder to another. Teach this stuff. I also give away a bunch of templates that you can download for yourself, so I hope to see you in there.